Be me, 25, junior analyst at tech startup. Work-life balance is a myth I stopped believing in. Social life extinct like the dodo. Surviving on energy drinks and spite. Another 12-hour grind. Suit smells like stale coffee and broken dreams. Someone coughs in the elevator and I mentally calculate sick day statistics. Only goal tonight is to faceplant into bed and cease to exist temporarily. Unlock apartment door. Half expect my plants to be staging a protest. They're just sitting there, silently judging my inability to water them. Drop laptop bag. Basically a corpse in business casual. Then I hear it. The unmistakable pop of a beer can. She's there. Rachel, knew her from university, back when I had a personality. Sitting on my kitchen counter in yoga pants and an old band shirt. Holding 2 beers like she planned this. Welcome back, corporate zombie, she says, tossing me a can. What are you doing here? Your pantry had expired ramen and sadness. I'm staging an intervention. She hops down and sprawls on my couch like she pays rent. I collapse next to her, still wearing my stupid tie. She doesn't care. We talk about nothing important. She tells me about some guy who tried to pick her up at the gym. He asked if I believed in love at first sight. What did you say? I told him I believe in restraining orders. She's leaning against the armrest, sipping her beer. I'm exhausted but somehow awake. This is the first time all week my brain isn't screaming. Then she says it. Casual as asking about the weather. So what if we hooked up? No strings, no weirdness, just us. Brain.exe has stopped working. What? You're married to spreadsheets. I'm not trying to play house. We know each other. It's simple. She says it like she's solving for X, me still loading. Her grinning at my obvious malfunction. You're adorable when you're buffering, she adds. I don't say yes that night, but the thought embeds itself in my overtired brain. And for the first time in months, my heart rate spikes for non-anxiety reasons. Tuesday evening. Finish late after presentation went nuclear. My will to live left around slide 37. Come home expecting darkness and despair. Instead, lights on, music playing softly. Rachel's on my couch in an oversized sweater, feeding my plants like they're her children. You just walk in now? You gave me a key for emergencies. You look like an emergency. She hands me a beer before I even remove my shoes. It's not a date. Never is. We talk about her annoying coworker, my terrible boss, dumb internet drama. She laughs at my dry commentary. I try not to fall asleep sitting up. You look like a depressed penguin, she says. Thanks. That's the aesthetic I'm going for. She watches me with that look. Head tilted, small smile playing on her lips. You're overthinking, she says. Before I can protest, she kisses me. We end up tangled on the couch, then stumbling to the bedroom. No promises. No declarations. No soundtrack. Just 2 people who get each other. Afterwards, she's using my chest as a pillow. My hand somehow ends up in her hair. It's quiet except for the fridge humming judgmentally. See? Easy, she mumbles, already drifting off, me wide awake. Staring at the ceiling like someone who just accidentally changed his life trajectory. Come home after another day that stole years from my lifespan. Front door's unlocked, should be concerning. Except it's just her. She's in my kitchen wearing my old college shirt and ridiculous flamingo socks. Coffee brewing, something baking, plants looking suspiciously healthy. My apartment doesn't feel like mine anymore. You broke in again, she shrugs. You die buried in takeout containers without me, valid argument. I look around. Dishes done, trash taken out, counters actually visible. I forgot my apartment could look this functional. Rachel, did you? Yes, I cleaned. You're welcome. Also, I bought actual groceries. If I see another protein bar for dinner, I'm staging an intervention. She tosses me a beer casually. Oh, and if you ever work overnight, just text me. I'll check on the plants. Then she puts her spare key on the counter. Like it's nothing. Me processing. You're giving me your key? Might as well make it official. Not a big deal, except it is. It's this weird, quiet gut punch. Next few weeks, she appears more frequently. Sometimes with snacks. Sometimes just to hang out. Sometimes because your bathroom was a biohazard, she teases me for being useless at domestic life. I tease her for basically moving in without permission. My plants now perk up when she arrives. Betrayal. The strange part. I don't hate it. Month 3 into this undefined friends with benefits / roommate / something arrangement. Rachel basically lives here. Plants worship her. Apartment looks like a functional human occupies it. Friday night. Stumble in after overtime that murdered my soul. She's on the couch with a beer, scrolling her phone, smirking. What? She snorts. Some guy at the coffee shop tried his luck. Told me I had main character energy. So I told him I also have pepper spray. I choke on air. She keeps talking like it's casual. But something in my chest does a weird flip. Ignore it. Next day, venting to my friend Marcus in the break room. Marcus, professional instigator, gives me the look. Dude, you're screwed. What? She's basically your girlfriend. You just haven't noticed. She's just a friend. He facepalms so hard it echoes. I pray your spreadsheets aren't this miscalculated. Following week, she stops by after some work event. Dressed up, hairstyled, heels, blazer, lipstick that makes my brain short-circuit. I freeze like a deer in existential crisis. You're wearing clothes without flamingos on them. She laughs, does a little spin. Yeah, I can look professional. Try not to pass out. Tells me she was supposed to meet someone for drinks but bailed. He seemed all right, she says casually. And something in me clenches. I ignore it because feelings aren't my department. Later that night, we're on the couch as usual. She's laughing at some video. I'm pretending I'm not jealous of a date that never happened. Marcus's words echo. She's basically your girlfriend. She leans into me, still giggling. You okay? You're being weird. Yeah, just tired. Lie. She pokes my forehead. You're terrible at lying, spreadsheet boy. Wednesday night. Work went apocalyptic. One client wanted results that defied physics. Another yelled because I'm not a miracle worker. Mentally flatlined. Come home and there she is. Sitting cross-legged on my counter eating noodles with chopsticks like she owns the deed. She's wearing my hoodie. Plants looking at her adoringly. The audacity is charming. You look dead, she observes. You look like a hoodie thief. Then we're even. Asks about my day. I make zombie noises. She understands my broken language. Then she drops it. I got invited to a weekend thing by that guy I mentioned. The drinks guy? Yeah, might actually go. He's decent. I nod. Pretend it doesn't sting. Spoiler, it does. Next day, Marcus corners me in the elevator. He's already grinning. You're spiraling. I'm not. You are. You're making the face. That's the my situationship is seeing other people face. Shut up. Saturday night. She's supposed to leave tomorrow morning. I tell myself I'm fine. She shows up at my door anyway. Forgot my phone charger, she says. She's in sweatpants, looking like chaos wrapped in comfortable clothing. I try to act normal. Fail spectacularly. So the trip, I say flatly. Yeah, should be fun, cool. Awkward silence thick enough to cut with a kitchen knife. She sighs, sets the charger down. Why do you sound like you're narrating a funeral? I don't. You do, and then it spills out. You've basically been living here for months. Then suddenly you're going away with some guy like it's nothing. She blinks, surprised. It is nothing. You're the one acting strange. I'm not. You are. She steps closer, eyes searching, voice gentler. Unless there's something you're not telling me. Me buffering, still buffering. I say nothing because I'm a coward. She exhales, shakes her head with that tiny wounded smile. That's what I thought, grabs her bag, walks out. Door closes. Marcus would call this textbook emotional idiocy, and he'd be right. Emma's gone for the weekend, Friday night. No beer, no sarcasm, no flamingo socks draped over the couch. Just me, my spiraling thoughts, and the heater making demon noises. Tried to distract myself. Watch television boring? Attempt exercising, quit after 3 minutes. Organize files, end up doodling little flamingos because apparently she's infected my brain. Everywhere I look, traces of her. Her mug by the sink. My hoodie on the chair she claimed as her throne. Damn it. Next morning, Marcus texts. Probably sensed my emotional catastrophe through the quantum field. You look like someone kicked your puppy. Technically, they kicked my everything, but yes. I explain what happened. He groans loud enough I can hear it through text. Brother, you like her. You've liked her. You just realized it 6 months late. Shut up. What's your plan? Sit there while some finance bro steals your girl? She's not my girl. Yeah, keep telling yourself that Shakespeare, the worst part. He's right. Saturday night, no text from her. I keep checking my phone like a pathetic person. End up sitting on the floor at 3 a.m. Hoodie pulled over my head. Thinking about how she just integrated into my life without permission, and it hits me like a truck. I don't just miss her. I want her. Sunday evening. Her social media goes dark. No posts, no memes, no sarcastic comments. Somehow that's worse than seeing her with finance bro. Marcus calls again because he has no boundaries. Are you going to do something or just mope into your plants? I'm not moping. Sure. Go get her, idiot. Damn it. Grab jacket, keys, and courage I absolutely don't possess. Drive to her apartment like some discount rom-com protagonist who missed every obvious plot point. Lights on inside. Knock. No answer. Knock again. Door opens. It's her, hair messy. Oversized hoodie, no makeup. She looks like home and a knife to the heart simultaneously. Hey, she says softly. Hey, I say softer. Awkward silence. We're standing there like two idiots in the world's longest staring contest. I blurt out. I'm an idiot, she tilts her head. Deadpan. Yeah, figured that out months ago. I take a breath. I don't want to pretend anymore. I hated that you were going with him. I hate when you're not there. I don't just like the arrangement. I like you, she blinks. Then steps back and mutters, took you long enough. Before I can respond, she grabs my jacket and pulls me inside. Not like a movie princess. More like a woman who's done with my emotional incompetence. We end up in her living room. She's next to me, arms crossed. You're such an idiot, she repeats. Yeah, but I'm your idiot now, she snorts, rolls her eyes. We'll see. We both laugh. The tension dissolving like sugar in coffee. She looks at me, half smiling. For the record, finance bro was boring as hell, thank God. I'd hate to lose you to someone who golfs recreationally. She shoves me. I catch her wrist. She doesn't pull away. Life doesn't transform into a movie after the confession. Still work too many hours. She still invades my fridge like a raccoon with a debit card. But now she kisses me goodnight and steals my hoodies with permission. She has keys to my place. I have a drawer at hers. Somehow we constructed a life between the chaos. Friday night. Come home after brutal day. Deadlines, caffeine, too many people asking, is this urgent? Doors unlocked, lights warm. She's on the couch in pajama shorts. Drinking beer straight from the bottle like an elegant disaster. Rough day? She asks. Like being emotionally run over, I say. She pats the couch. Then get over here, drama king. I collapse next to her. She curls against me like it's muscle memory. Plant silently judges from the windowsill. We don't talk much. Don't need to. She hands me the bottle. I take a drink. She grimaces. God, you drink beer like a college freshman. God, you critique like my manager. She kisses me. Slow, warm, smug. Because she always wins our verbal battles. You love me, she says against my lips. Unfortunately, yeah, she grins. Good, I'm keeping you.